stars feasting on your fear. Your soul's the entree and your starter's here. Floating the jabber on your sides. Your fate lies in the number on the dice.
Gather close, my gentle creatures. This is the Tillian tale. Once, long ago, though time twitches strangely in wounded places, there was a kingdom called Gormentillia, a land so rich and ripe. The forests swelled like lungs, the rivers gleamed like spinned silver, and the fields were so heavy with harvest that even the scarecrows bowed beneath the weight. People whispered that the gods had blessed the kingdom, but blessings, my dear little morsel, are only promises, and under the weight of time, promises rot. It began with a quarrel, not a war cry or a prophecy, just two great goddesses yanking at the same root, like children fighting over the last sugared plum. Mystra wanted to weave magic through every grain of soil. Ilana wanted nature left untangled. Their argument cracked open the world. The earth buckled, the sky blistered, and the stars shook loose like embers from a dying fire. One by one, meteors fell, beautiful, bright, and devastating, like lanterns carried by giants eager to smash open the dark. King Ulrich saw death coming on the wings of fire. He was a good man, or at least he tried to be, which is a far more exhausting curse than evil will ask of anyone. His people cowered in the fields, children cried beneath tables, and animals screamed as though the sky was sharpening a butcher's axe. And Ulrich did what desperate kings have always done. He prayed. Not to the gentle gods who had blessed the harvest and the hearth. No, they were busy fighting above. So he prayed downward, into the deep, into the coils where ancient things dream. And something answered. Someone. She smiled at the falling stars. She tasted the fear rising from the kingdom like it was steam. She found it appetizing, but she is nothing if not practical. On her command, dragons soared into the burning night, shattering meteors with their claws and thunderous wings, turning destruction into glittering dust that rained harmlessly upon the land. The people believed they were saved, but dragons don't save kingdoms. They collect them. Ulrich had made a bargain, sealed in silence and scale. And bargains with dragons, my dear, they grow teeth. Meanwhile, the blight oozed out from the torn places across the earth. 5 great tears in the realm, named by Tillians as tears. They ripped open during the gods' little tantrum and bled magical fallout across the land. It smelled of mushrooms, metal, and the end of childhood innocence. It seeped into crops until they grew in twisted braids. It drifted into rivers until the fish forgot which way was up. It brushed against unborn children, leaving strange marks on their souls like fingerprints left by something waiting, watching, planning. Next came the dark. They slithered into the wounded land like mold into bread. Shah whispered despair. Ayus built fortresses of iron and broken promises. Morgion walked amongst the sick, sowing blessings that smelled of wet graves. The people, they clung to their factions. The Dawn's Hearth, the Veridon Outcast, the Remnants, the Mechanists, any small pocket of hope trying to not drown in the dark tide. In their own way, each tried to repair a world that groaned back at them. And far below, the earth forged a mouth. The dungeon of devourment yawned open beneath the kingdom, built by the archdevil Asmodeus, scheming a way to flip the table amidst the chaos of the fallout, to lure brave souls with the promise of relic, only to swallow them like candy to fuel his own ambition. 9 layers, 9 hungers, 9 places where heroes disappear. It is said that within those depths lie the tools to mend the final tear. But every choice down there has a cost, and some doors open only to those already marked as its prey. So listen well, my gentle creatures. This is the tale of a kingdom once perfect, then poisoned by pride, saved by dragons, only to be damned by the price of salvation. Gormentillia remembers everything, every promise, every ruin, every bite taken from its heart. And now you know its story. Alas, stories are living things. Be careful, brave adventurer, for this story might just swallow you whole.
Look, there is a mimic in my, look, there is a mimic in my, look, there is a mimic in my pantry.